Hi everyone, I hope you all are doing good. So today I'm taking the Osmo Nano on a short evening hike to see if a tiny camera like this is actually enough for solo creator. Not in a studio, not just based on specs. A real hike, a real movement, changing light and a real test to see whether this is something I'd actually want to bring with me. A lot of cameras can look impressive indoors under perfect conditions, but for solo creators, what matters more is real life. Can it keep up when you're walking, talking, filming alone, and just trying to enjoy the moment without carrying too much gear? One thing I already like about small cameras like this is the simplicity. You don't feel like you're carrying a full production setup, you just pick it up, head out, and start creating. And honestly, that matters more than people think. Because the easier your setup is, the more likely you actually film consistently. Once I started working, the biggest thing I noticed was how easy it felt to just keep filming. There wasn't much friction, no overthinking, no big setup. And for solo creators, that freedom is important. Sometimes the best camera isn't the one with the most features, sometimes it's the one that makes you want to create more often. This is also where a camera like this needs to prove itself. Hiking trails are not smooth. You're stepping over uneven ground, changing direction and adjusting your pace. So if the footage still feels stable and watchable here, that already says a lot. For this kind of content, I'm not looking for perfection. I'm looking for something practical, smooth enough and easy enough that I'd actually keep bringing it with me. I think that's the biggest question for solo creators. Not just whether a camera is good, but whether it fits naturally into your workflow. Is it something you can take out quickly? Is it easy enough to use when you're alone? Does it help you capture the moment without making the whole process feel heavy? Because when a camera becomes easier to live with, it also becomes easier to create with. Now the light is starting to drop, and this is where small cameras usually get tested the most. Evening light can look beautiful, but it also reveals a lot. You start to see how well a camera handles shadows, changing exposures, and those in between moments when it's no longer bright but not fully dark either. And this is exactly why I wanted to test it during an evening hike instead of in a perfect daytime conditions. This feels much closer to how a lot of us actually create. There's something special about keeping things simple. One short hike, one small camera, and just enough space to enjoy the process of creating. So after bringing the Osmo Nano on this short evening hike, I think the biggest strength here is convenience. It feels light, simple and easy to use, which makes it very appealing for solo creators, casual vloggers, and anyone who wants to film more without caring too much. What I like the most is that it removes friction. It makes the whole process feel more natural, and that alone is valuable. Of course, the real test for any small camera is always going to be movement, lighting, and how much you expect from it. But for a short outdoor session like this, I can already see why something this compact should be useful. And for me, that's what matters the most. Whether a camera makes me want to go out and create again, sometimes the best camera isn't the biggest one. It's the one that makes creating feel easy. And I think that's what makes small cameras like this interesting. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and please do like, share and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in the next one.